Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to go over this Monstruck-out event, the right half of the this one of the 4-year anniversary events. Now, if you haven't pulled the Monster Speed Kuji, the lottery pull, make sure you do that because this won't come up until you actually do that first. And at the very least, you probably will get 5 orbs out of that, so you can use those 5 free orbs for this event. And basically, what you are doing, you can hit the bottom left button for that, is guessing how many of these 8 athletes are going to hit the Gacha Dragon's Eye, and they're going to do it with their respective sports. You're gonna guess how many will be successful, how many orbs you want to bet, and we'll see if you won or not. Now, of course, you probably want to know a little bit of the details about this event first. So that button there will send you to the official site, and there's a bunch of information you can get from the site. Now, I know a lot of you can't read Japanese out there, so I'm going to do my best to summarize as much as possible, but I'm not going to translate everything. Sorry, I'm not Google Translate. But let me help you out at the very least. So this first button here, basically with the O's and X's, we'll see what is the current popular vote for each of the sports. And so we can see we've got baseball first, and looks like that's leaning towards success. American football has a slight no. Golf is slightly no. Tennis is, ooh, that's 50-50. Rugby is on the no side. Handball is yes. Volleyball is no. And soccer is no. And they actually went out and reached out to some professionals as to their guesses. So we've got Matsuki-san here, who is a very, very energetic soccer announcer. So he commentates on a bunch of the soccer games. Daigo here, he's a mentalist, so he's very perceptive of these athletes, or I guess anybody's movements, actions, and can extrapolate a lot of data out of it. So he's got a lot of like the psychological knowledge here. And Ikeda-san here, he is a physicist, it looks like, so I'm sure he has a lot of insight from the physical point of view, from the sports point of view, how hard or how possible some of these events are, probably taking into account like the ball size, the accuracy needed to hit the target, and stuff like that. And last but not least, we've got a bunch of sports magazine editors here. So we've got, let's see, baseball, soccer, training stuff, and rugby. So I'm sure they have insights from their respective sports. And if you also want to see a little bit about the athletes themselves, you can do a quick rundown. So we'll do this real quick. We got Ishii-san for baseball. He's looks like the strikeout king, so pitcher. Let's see, Kurihara-san here for American football. Oh, 29. He's younger than me. Koga-san for golf. Now she actually, I'm sure I've seen her on TV a lot, so she is probably used to these variety style events. So I wouldn't count her out, even though it is golf. Let's see, Sema-san here. We've got tennis. So next we got Ohata for rugby. Sorry, Ohata-san. Don't want to yobiste there. Ishitate-san for handball. Let's see, Yamamoto-san for volleyball. All right, and of course Ramos Ruiz-san. He's a character for soccer or football for the rest of you non-Americans in the world. All right, so how is this event going to work? So these 8 athletes are, like I said, going to try to hit the Gacha Dragon's Eye. They get 3 attempts to do it, and they only need to succeed once. So if they hit it even once, that is a success. The balls they're going to use is going to be, their standard regulation balls, and for their respective sports. But the target does not change. So the target is the same for every sport. However, what will change is the distance between the target and the sportsman or woman. So what does the target look like? So let's take a look here. So it is going to be 2.4 meters above the ground, and the target is 45 by 36 centimeter eye. Now it's not going to take up the full space, and there is a note saying that the eye is slightly protruding, so it's not a flat eye. So whether or not that makes a difference, I don't know. But you can see from this picture that the distance that they are from the eye depends on the sport. And actually these distances, as well as the ground that they're going to be on, is going to match their quote-unquote ideal situation that they are familiar with. So let's take a look at how they're going to try to hit the target. So Ishii-san for baseball is going to be 18.44 meters away from the target, and which is the distance that he would be from the pitching mound to home base. So he's just going to do a standard pitching overthrow. Kurihara-san here for American football is 18.288 meters away, which is a 20-yard pass distance. So I'm sure that kind of pass he is quite used to. And he's just going to be doing a standard forward pass at the eye. Koga-san here, number 3, she's going to be 9.14 meters away, which is a short approach distance. And she is going to have some artificial turf there, so that the ball is in a respectable hitting position. And she is also going to bring a sand wedge to do this. Sema-san for tennis is 12.8 meters away, which is the distance between the net and the service line, and she is going to do an overhead serve. And she will be using her own racket for this. Ohata-san for rugby will be 10 meters away, and it says a not 10-meter line, and it is a kick. So he's going to be, I'm sure this is a standard kicking distance for hitting it above the uprights, maybe? Sorry, I don't know anything about rugby, but he is going to be kicking the ball. Ishitate-san for handball is 9 meters away, which is the distance for a free throw in handball, and she is going to be doing a jump shoot. So if you haven't seen handball, it's actually pretty intense looking. I would definitely recommend YouTubing that. Number 7, Yamamoto-san for volleyball. He is going to be 9 meters away from the target as well, which is the standard service line distance. And he is going to be doing a jump serve. And last but not least, we got Ramos Ruiz-san for soccer, aka football, and he is going to be 16.5 meters away, which is the distance for a PK shot. And alright, so if you're curious about like the ball size and the the ground distance that, or sorry, the ground material that they're going to be on, you know, ground distance, so like, oh, probably, oh, sorry, it's gonna be the, I guess this might be the, anyways, probably talking about the balls themselves. So and of course, if you're curious about the intricate rules, because I mean there is a lot of money involved here, so it is serious stuff. So let's just go back. Alright, so like I said, you can bet up to 5 orbs here. Make sure you hit the bottom left, pick the athletes who you think are going to succeed, and then make your bet and hit OK. You can also hit this blue button to randomly choose for you if you really don't know, don't care, and you think RNG is on your side. Feel free to do it that way. Now, what are the rewards? Like I said, if you get everything right, you get exactly the winners who hit the target correct. You will split that 3 oku yen prize. Wow. And you will split it among all the winners. If you happen to just get the amount of people who hit correctly, so basically this number on the bottom left, right? You guessed that 5 hit it correctly, but you didn't get the exact 5 right. You will get times 10 the amount of orbs you bet. So bet 5, you will get 50 orbs. However, if you are unsuccessful, you get the amount wrong, you will get 2 times the amount of orbs you bet in staminamins. So, I mean, it's still good. You get to refill your stamina that way. But, of course, orbs are always better. But you don't have to bet, of course, if you don't want to. But I feel like staminamins, you're getting 2 of them. So, sure, you're forced to use them as stamina refills. But, hey, that's not that bad of a deal. Anyways, make sure you do this before October 13th, 4 a.m. Japan time. So make sure you take account for time zones, because you don't want to miss out on this if you actually want to do it. So, oops. Alright. That's it. Hope that was helpful. Good luck. If you have any questions, I will answer them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. And until next time, bye-bye.